Hello, everyone. I hope everybody's having a great day. So today we're going to figure out who is this mystery composer. You will type your educated guess in the comments and the name of the mystery piece being played written by the composer. The first 5 to guess right will be announced on the live stream reveal. Okay, so here is our highlighted artist, and he's going to perform for us the mystery piece played by our mystery composer. And you have to go to his site to figure out, do your own research, who the composer is and what the piece is. Okay, here we go. All right, don't forget to do this. Subscribe. All right. So on May 21st, 1888, this composer was born, and she died September 1st, 1972. She was an American composer of a particular genre of music. She was probably the best known for female composers in this genre. So going back to her early days, she took classical piano lessons with her aunt while in her teens, but felt the desire to compose in this particular genre of popular music. It was likely that she was attending the Pelham Manor finishing school when she wrote some of her pieces onto paper. She received training in art music and visited Europe on a grand tour. When she returned in early 1908, she was determined to have at least one of her pieces published. A young sign painter named Cecil Duane Crabbe drew a cover and arranged the printing, and one of his friends, the future composer Paul Pratt, who did the musical arrangement and engraving of her first piece. And then it was released. The artist did not have the capability of distributing the piece beyond the boundaries of urban Indianapolis. And while she was touring Europe, her first piece was not selling much. Upon her return from Europe in 1908, she married the young architect, and they settled on the eastern part of the state of Richmond, Indiana. Her father saw that she was determined to compose, in part by her ability to publish a rag on her own and by the slowly growing sales of her piece. She and her husband were honored by her parents at an extravagant society reception held in Indianapolis in January 14, 1910. The company that her dad ran published other works, not only by Paul Pratt, but two of her acquaintances, Gladys Yelvington and Julia Lee Nighbergal. She and her husband moved back to Indianapolis in 1911 or 1912, in part because of his inability to retain work in the architecture field. It was during that time that she published her last work. To this day, her pieces remain among the most popular of those composed by women during the genre of that time. So who is it? And what is the mystery piece? This is the first piece that she tried to get published. Write who you think the mystery composer is and what the name of the mystery piece is. And good luck in your research. I think I've given you a lot of clues. All right, see you next time.